What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Test, test, test. Somebody let me know how we sounding. Let me know how the mic's sounding. Sound a little funky. Let me bring it a little closer. See how that sounds. It's Friday, y'all. It's been a crazy, crazy week. Like we was talking about, we had news yesterday during the New York session. Markets went crazy during the news as well. If y'all did not watch the live yesterday, y'all missing out, man. I'm telling you, even if you're late to the live, they record it, watch the replay. And again, it's Friday. If y'all didn't listen to chart analysis yet, make sure to check that out as well. Even though it is Friday, just to look and see how price was looking like at the beginning of the week, listen to my projections, and then see how price ended up. Obviously, we still got today to go. But still check that out, y'all. But yeah, the news went crazy during the New York session. During the news, was live with the members. Probably going to make some. This might be bugging out. Probably going to make some video of that. But I just dropped the how to trade news video, so I don't know. I might just save that for another video. So, but we got a couple setups we're going to be looking for. We're going to be looking for GA buys. GA went as projected yesterday. Y'all was in the live. I'm looking for buy setups here if it can hold this level. If it can hold 91.05, 91.10 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going to 91.50. That's what we're going to be looking for right now. We're going to be looking for possible EM buys as well. It's holding this level as support. So we're going to see how this next 15 looks. If it can continue to hold 78.20 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going back up to 78.60. Did that move? It just did it late into New York session. As you can see, this was 2 o'clock. And then this was when markets were about to close. So again, we was looking for the setup during London session. Price rejected that level during London session. Broke above it pre-New York, but again, we got news at 8:30. So I held the trigger before entering. And then good thing I did, because during the news, look what price did. It retraced. 8:30 popped off, rejected. Still respected this level support, which was this buy setup we caught earlier this week. But as far as this buy setup we was looking for yesterday and talked about, it did go and do the move, but it did it late during New York. So I wasn't on the charts at that time, so I missed that setup. So we didn't take any trades yesterday due to all that stuff, but a lot of charts still went as projected. Man, this mic, I don't know what's going on with it right now. So let me see if I can fix it. Sounds crazy. What's going on, Yusuf? I see you up in here. We got about a minute and a half till the next 15 pops up. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at your chart. Drop in the chat. Just dropped a new video for you yesterday. If I did not watch that yet, make sure to check that out. Y'all been dropping videos back to back all week. And as far as news, we do got another news event at 8:30 today, as well as 10 a.m. Going to be going live with the numbers. I think I told them 8:30, but let me double check to go through to see if 8:30 will work or not. Shout out to all the new members in the Facebook Seminar. Shout out to all the new subscribers on YouTube. Going to be looking for gold buys as well. Gold when that's projected. And again, if you didn't watch my video on how to trade news that I dropped 2 days ago, make sure to check that out. I'm going to drop that in the chat right now. If gold can hold 23.95, 23.96 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going back to 24.20. And if it can hold that, we can see an uptrend come back into play and then possibly the all-time highs get broken because we're right back at that range. And again, we've been catching buys and talking about buys since last week. Do you see GJ and EJ possibly recovering from the big impulse candles from the news? If it can meet these certain requirements. So looking at GJ, we're going to the bigger time frame. We can see something, right? So again, this was the same retracement that GJ did before it made this higher high that we caught and was talking about, right? Then when the news popped off, it failed to break this resistance level again. And then look where it closed at. It closed right back on the same support level, right? And then even today's candlestick, similar reaction, the same thing that happened yesterday. So from here, it's in the mid range. So it's a coin flip right now. So that's why, again, you wait for certain confirmations and you wait to enter and exit at certain places. So if GJ can break back above and hold 206.15, 206.20 as support, I'm going to go for buys again. Now, if it breaks below 204, it starts treating as resistance, we can see the downtrend and reversal come into play. So that's what we're watching right now. Because as you can see, price is still respecting this level as support, and now it's pushing back up on this support level where we caught buys on. That's right there. So that's what I'm looking for right now. So again, until price comes back up here or breaks down here, I'm not really going to mess with DJ too much. That's my game plan for DJ. Trying to grab some alerts. God damn, I'm grabbing some alert. There we go. Good question. And we can talk about EJ too, because you said EJ as well, but it's pretty much the same analysis, but I got you a specific price point because obviously the price points are going to be slightly different as well. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop in the chat. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free signal free Telegram. You see on your screen the last month and last quarter. Let's hit that first link and check it out for ourselves. So EJ is a little bit different, right? So when we talk about GJ, that retracement point was right here. But when you look at EJ, it blew through that level. So the game plan is still the same, though. If it can break above and hold 173.50 as support, we can look for buys going back up. And if it breaks below 172.30 and holds as resistance, we can see the reversal and downtrend come into play. Those just joined the screen. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. We have not entered anything yet. It's been a crazy month so far, though. It's been a crazy month. We've been killing it this week so far. So let's go ahead and just go down memory lane. Again, make sure to check out the Sunday chart analysis to see how price was looking like at the beginning of the week, my projections, my opinions, and then see how price ended up at the end of the week. Obviously, if you've been tuning in daily to the London session lives, you've been seeing that the projections and the moves we've been looking for have been going as projected. If y'all was in yesterday's live and you followed my projections, you could have made some bread. Wednesday's live, same story. Tuesday's live, same story. Monday's live, same story. But as far as Monday, went 2-0 Monday, took a GU buy and a GJ buy, 118 pips, 71 pips on GU, 47 on GJ. And then going into Tuesday, we took an EN buy. CP2 got hit, got 20 pips. Then going into Wednesday, that EN buy went and hit all the TPs. And then the GJ buy from the other day went and hit all TPs. Caught 149 pips on EN, 162 pips on GJ. Ended that day 2-0. I can show you those positions right here. This was the GJ position. I added another position with the original position here after it surpassed all TPs. As you can see, it continued to fly after that retracement. Nice 1 to 5 risk reward. My second position, which I broke down during the London session live that following day, 1 to 3 risk reward. Then it was the EM position. EM position literally barely missed stop loss, came back up, and then when the news popped off during a Tokyo session, the New Zealand news, it shot up and then just blew past all the TPs. Then added another position here during the London session live, broke this down. You can check out Wednesday's live. You'll see us talk about that position. What else? Did I miss one? I feel like I missed one. Yeah. Then we had that GU buy. Then that GU buy was not this one. Friday. We entered this on Friday. It was the final TP Monday. They added another position here. Again, broke this down in the Monday London session live. First position 1 to 4. Second position, nice 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I only got my AirPods and I'm not listening to the live, so someone let me know if I'm sounding kind of messed up audio-wise. I'll get closer to the computer and speak up. And then yesterday we didn't take any trades. So we are 5-0 this week. As far as how we went last week, how we did last week, I should say, hit the first link in the description. You'll see we went 3-0 last week. Started off the month like that. You go to July 1st, you'll see how we ended June. Just like you see on the bottom of y'all screen, we ended June 13-3, giving us an 81% win rate. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of June, where you see again at the beginning of every week, we drop this little chart analysis. We do the recap of the day at the end of the day. We show screenshots of the signals, screenshots of positions, all that good stuff. And we do the recap of the week at the end of every week, all that good stuff. And then if you scroll to July 2nd, you'll see how we wrapped up last quarter. We'll go over that in a second. So we got a new 5-minute popped up. We got about 4.5 minutes to the next 15. So again, we're waiting to see if we can hold this level as support, and then we're waiting to see if this can respect this level as support. And we're just letting it trace right now. Make sure to like the live as y'all hop up in here. And if y'all not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Shout out to the new subscribers. We hit 2,500. Now let's go to 2,600, right? We can get to that easily. Let me see up in here. Also, if you watch my Bitcoin update video, Bitcoin is going as projected as well. So you would have entered at that first price point I was talking about. You'd be up right now. You should be in profit. I just dropped that link in the chat. But if you watch the video and you entered off that price point, you would be up right now. So, shout out to Buddy that was in the comments talking about he bet $100 we're going to blow through all those levels, but you know what I'm saying, we're making money right now. All right, so we're gonna be watching this closely because it is respecting this level of support. We're about to see if volume is going to pick up. You'll see this volume is going to pick up for us. Again, it's doing a nice retest. I see if it can hold this level of support. Also retested this level yesterday. Now it does have this big ass move. It could try to retrace before it pushes up. But it did a lot of work right here, so I think it's going to hold this up. I'm just waiting to see if it's going to do the move or not. The volume's pretty dead right now. What's going on, JD? I see you up in here. What's going on, my boy? You getting used to waking up this early? You coming to I convert you to a night owl yet? Just closed your. Oh, so you've been up. Okay, so you've been up. That's what's up. Bro. Grind don't stop. I would say it's Friday, but I think that's when things start getting actually busy for you. So, which ain't a bad thing. Which ain't a bad thing. Those just join the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free signal room free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out if y'all haven't already. Playlists are up to date. Guys, got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want to get any charts? Drop in the chat. Try to everybody in the live right now. U15 just popped up. We'll just join the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Went over how we did last week, this week, and last month as far as how we did last quarter. You can see this by scrolling to July 2nd. April, we went 16 and 4, catching 69,396 pips. May went 15 and 4, catching 47,957 pips. Then June, we went 13 and 3, catching 1,006 pips. Ending the quarter 44 and 11, giving us an 80% win rate. Caught a total of 118,359 pips. If you scroll up to July 1st, you can click right here. It'll take you to the beginning of June. You can scroll down and explore how we did June. Everything is dated. Everything's timed, documented. Really can't make none of this stuff up. And then if you, so let's go rewind. If you click this chain, and then you click this chain, and then you go right here to June 3rd, you can see how we ended May, 16 and 4. And if you click right here, it'll take you to the beginning of May, and you can scroll down, explore, all that good stuff. Again, we post the Sunday chart analysis at the beginning of every week. We can recap the day and end every day. So then link to the live every day. You can see screenshots of signals, screenshots of positions, and you go to photos. There's over 1,000 photos of receipts. There's literally over 2 years worth of receipts on here. You've been catching pips consistently, averaging high 80, high 90% winning. It's not just on a weekly basis, as well as a monthly and quarterly basis. You see some of the screenshots of actual positions I took. You know, this huge ass drop right here. Here's another one. Here's another nice drop. Another huge buy setup. You can check all that stuff out. There's also student results and testimonials. So you can check all of this out. Student making 500 in a day. Another student making 200 in a day. And again, this was from last year. So whatever it was, 2 years now. Yeah, we'll just keep on scrolling. So I'll make sure to explore all this stuff. Yeah, right now markets are just kind of slow right now, but it is what it is. Can't really do nothing about that. Again, we do got 2 high impact news events going on at the beginning of New York session at 8:30. We got USD news going live. I gotta check on schedule. I mean, I checked it, but I said 8:30, but I'm gonna double check. But we're gonna be going live for one of these 2. I'm gonna let y'all know beforehand after the stream. We got news at 8:30 as well as 10 a.m. You gotta watch my playlist how to trade news, or you don't understand how to go about news days. Make sure to check that playlist out. I just dropped the updated video earlier this week, breaking down the EM position we caught. And if y'all's in yesterday's live, GU during the news went crazy. Again, make sure to watch yesterday's live because we was live when this stuff was playing out. It was crazy to see this stuff happen in real time. But yeah, right now we're looking for possible GA buys and we're looking for possible EN buys. So that's what we're looking for right now. We got a couple other setups we're going to be looking for going later on into New York. We're going to be looking for continued gold buys as well as continued GU. We've been riding those the past couple weeks. But again, as we can see just by these wicks and these small candlesticks, again, we're on the 15-minute time frame right now. So just looking at these wicks and these small candlesticks, you can just see if there's low volume and prices kind of be stuck in place. And as we know, volume is what makes markets move. Volume is what breaks levels, right? There are some times where low volume can break through levels, but as we see when there's low volume, price tends to fail to really hold, let alone break the next level. But if there is volume in the candlesticks, that's when we see price break through these. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a new 5-minute about to pop up, so we're going to see what this 5-minute looks like. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. We're about to see if we can hold this level. Right, 30 minutes ago, price failed. We're about to see if it'll break and hold this time. up. Let's see if we can hold. Again, if we can hold 91.10 as support, we're going to be looking for. It's going to. We got GJ pushing up as well. Going to be seeing if they can hold this level. Ian looks like it's trying to push as well. So we might see some action in a little bit. We might see some action in a little bit. G is pushing also. We might see some action in a little bit, y'all. Looking at GU as well as EN. These are prime examples where I always talk about, if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, or, some of my videos will talk about this as well, especially like the day trading tips playlist, why I talk about following the flow of price, right? Because again, when we look at the charts, we can see the moves up are way bigger than the moves down. And then also when we go, well, that's not the right chart. Here we go. Right? We see the moves up are way bigger down. But also when we go into a bigger time frame, we can see that, we're clearly in an uptrend and we're catching again high to higher high, daily candlestick after daily candlestick. The reason why we're able to do this is because again, we're not a reversal or chase direction prices going at the moment. We're going for and waiting for the real move, which is the direction price is going. Again, the trend People talk about trends all the time, but again, a lot of people don't follow the trends. Right? We're trending upwards, so that means what? That we're going up majority of the time. So when you just think logically and you just use common sense, if the move's up, we're way bigger than the move's down in the uptrend, and we're going up way more than we're going down in the uptrend. What would you rather go for? A small candlestick or a big move? Would you rather go for a sell that give you a 10, 20, 30% chance of it going your way, let alone maybe not even hitting all the TPs? Or would you rather wait for the next buy setup, which will give you a 60, 70, 80, 90% chance of it going in your favor, right? And again, that's why we're able to win so many more trades than we lose. That's how we're able to catch so many big moves and also project the direction prices going on a daily basis. No matter if it's a low volume, high volume, news day, bank holiday, it's because again we're following the flow of price. All right, and then on top of that, when you understand that there's no coincidences in the markets, then things really start to make sense because you start to notice things frequently happen on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And again, members, if you aren't watching recorded lives, make sure to watch those this weekend. Catch up on those, and you'll see exactly what we talk about. Like when we go live during the news, we see damn near the same thing happen every week, and all that good stuff. So make sure to check all that stuff out. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. Got a new 15, but start in a second. All right, y'all. Again, we got news at the beginning of New York session. Keep those times in mind. Make sure to catch up on the videos that dropped this week, especially this weekend. Do not waste the weekend. Because like I talk about all the time, the weekend's going to be over before you know it. Especially when you're brand new to trading, take advantage of those weekends. Go over your trades, wins, losses, understand why there were winners, understand why there were losers, figure out what you did right, figure out what you did wrong, and improve. That's what y'all should be doing every week is improving. Y'all should not be at level 2 this week and we come back to next week and you're still at level 2, right? And then a month from now, you should not be at the same place you were at 2 months ago, right? You should be improving. But the only way you can improve is by, one, having the right information, but two, also applying that information. And then three, you got to learn from mistakes and stop the cycles. And you got to build good habits. Because believe it or not, everything you're doing on these charts, just like everything you do in real life, you're building habits. That's why you always might find yourself saying, or I hear a lot of times when I do my one-on-one sessions and stuff, people say, my issue is this, I keep doing this, I keep doing that. And it's like, okay, well, you just identified the problem. So now we just got to figure out the solution. And part of the solution is to stop repeating that same process. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been in the live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been in the live since y'all joined. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 2,500 subscribers. Let's go to 2,600. We can get to that. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free student from Telegram. If you're interested in the student room, do not miss out. We've been going crazy this month. You can see on your screen how we ended last month and last quarter. Interested in how to identify these levels on my mentorship programs. I do got the one-on-one session in the course. Watch any of my YouTube videos. The last 2 minutes goes over all the details of that. If you have any other questions, feel free to message me on Instagram, Telegram. I respond to all messages. Members, we're going to be going live later on today during the New York news, so be on the lookout for that link. We went live during yesterday's 8:30 news as well, so make sure to watch that recording. All the lives are recorded. And yeah, enjoy y'all's weekend, y'all.